And coming up on 9 o'clock, wow, with all this snow, people are just getting on out, getting ready, going skiing, whether you're going alpine, cross country. And if you're going cross country, Jackson Ski Touring, the place to go. Ellen Chandler, Executive Director, here with us this morning. Good morning. It's a good day. I bet you woke up with a smile on your face.
I certainly did. It's a wonderful day to have this beautiful new snow. And the timing couldn't have been better. You know, it came in yesterday during the day, but we were able to ski in the morning. Snow fell, people skied through the snowfall, and then it ended around midnight and gave the groomers some time to get some trails ready for the morning, and they're out there redoing some trails today.
So what would it be like on a day like today? I mean, because we had Jack Steffen here before, and alpine skiers, they enjoy the soft snow. Cross country skiers?
Oh, they will definitely enjoy the snow. It's classic skiing is probably the name of the game if you have the choice. Classic skiing, you can have a little gentler touch because the snow is it's not that firm platform. So the skaters really love that corduroy that stands up all day long, and this will be a little bit softer. You have to have skaters who have a soft touch will be okay, but if you haven't developed all your subtleties in your skate, it'll be a little harder. But classic skiing today will be glorious.
Nice. And also, big snow, we were talking earlier, big loops.
Oh, yeah.
And Jackson, so can you tell us some of the loops that people might want to explore?
Sure. We have the Hall Trail, which is sort of the perennial favorite for big loop skiers. And for this morning, we were able to get the South Hall groomed, which connects up with a trail called the Whifferdale and another one called the Keeney. So when you go out and ski the South Hall, you've got an automatic 10, 12 loop right there, and when you start from the touring center, you're pushing in the 20 kilometers right off the bat. You can also add on an out and back loop today up to the Rocky Branch parking lot along the Ellis River Trail. So it's pretty easy to get in one set of big loop skiing. By tomorrow, we'll have the Maple Mountain groomed. That's an add-on off of the South Hall, more elevation, and just really transports you to a much more wildernessy experience.
Nice. Well, this, of course, is vacation week, February vacation week. The first of two, and actually the first of many if you really want to spread it out. Then we get all the Canadians coming down, depending upon their province.
Yeah.
And there's always sort of the goal of people in the industry to grow the sport and to see sort of younger people come in. Are you seeing families with younger children trying cross country skiing?
We definitely are. I mean, and sometimes it starts with the parents giving it a try. I mean, sometimes I hear parents call on the phone. I'm going to drop the kids off for downhill tomorrow. How can I fit in a lesson? And so the parents come and they learn to ski, and then they will often come back with the whole family. Sort of they realize how much fun it is and how the skills are transferable to downhill skiing. Yesterday we had the Cranmore Rattlesnakes came up and skied cross country. We have a terrain park; they enjoyed that as well. And we're just seeing more families in general. I mean. And it is fun to see kids. It's fun to watch them when they enjoy things differently. I mean, we had a whole bunch of. We made some ice globes the other day for a special event, and we had stored them. We didn't quite know what to do when the event is over. Well, imagine what some 10 and 11-year-old boys decided to do with ice globes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, they're imaginative.
Something for everyone.
Nice. And also, let's get back to that terrain park.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about where it is and what's on it for cross country skiers?
Certainly. It's in the Wentworth Resort Loop area, so it's really accessible to people. And we don't always have this beautiful natural snowfall, so it's down near the end of one of the parking lots. So we have sort of we have a snow resource there even when it doesn't snow big time. And Tyler Duncan, who's our head groomer, is a freestyle skier, so he knows how to make rollers and bumps, and it has a series. It's mostly series of ramps, and you can really play on them however you want. It's you can go for the air, or you can just sort of go for absorbing the bumps and accelerating through the ramps. It's really fun.
Nice. And if memory serves, there's a U.S. ski team member, Andy Newell, I think, out of Vermont. And maybe 5-10 years ago, he was posting videos on YouTube of him cross-country skiing in the terrain parks.
Oh, yeah, it's fun. You're not getting the same big air, but you can get some decent air. And, the thing with cross-country skiing, not that I ever fall, but when you fall, it's not quite as calamitous. So you just bounce back up.
Nice. And, of course, again, March is just around the corner. and of course longer days
Yeah.
and that sort of thing. And we're getting the snow that we just did.
Yeah.
So how are things sort of shaping up, you think, for the spring skiing season?
Well, you know, it's always scary to predict, but gosh, we have a beautiful base building right now, and so this, you know, the snow we are skiing on today as fresh fluffy powder is going to compact, and it will still be there, you know, well into March as a base that we can just work off of. It's a nice resource.
Nice. And any events, clinics, or programs you'd like to tell people about?
Certainly, we're trying, you know, our own food event. I know there's a big Nordic food event coming up next weekend, and we're helping out with that with rental equipment. But we're doing our own food event the following weekend on March 1st. It's the Nordic Foodie Fondo, and Fondo, a term I've sort of borrowed from the biking.
From the biking community, yes,
Yeah.
the Grand Fondo.
The Grand Fondos,
Yeah.
And so it's taking advantage of a smaller loop that's much more accessible, sort of from the village and then up to the Christmas Farm Inn and the Eagle Mountain House, and with a dining event at each location.
Oh, nice. So this is March 1st.
March 1st.
And people can get tickets through Jackson Ski
Through
Touring?
Jackson Ski Touring, and there'll be a link to Ski Reg, so you can register right online.
Excellent. Well, Ellen, thank you very much for starting your day here. And now I'm sure some people are going to head on up to Jackson and do some cross-country skiing as well. So thanks again, and don't forget, March 1st, there could be some fondue at the Fondo. We'll see. Ooh.
Whoa.
Think about that. Enjoy your coffee. We'll be back.